Hey, David Breslow back here with you, and today's mental golf coaching tip, I want to talk a little bit about the yips. You know, the yips is something I hear about quite a lot from golfers of all different levels, really. That's that moment when you're on the green and you're getting ready to putt, and somehow something happens that makes your hands and your wrists do some kind of funky things. That's what most golfers call the yips. So basically, people have been running around for a long time looking for the cure for the yips, you know. And as far as I'm concerned, there's really only one place that the yips start. It's an internal place first. The yips start when your mind goes off track. And once you do it long enough, then it kind of becomes a habit. And that makes it even more difficult to break. So you want to break this as soon as possible when you notice it happening. But when you're standing over a putt, what is it that causes the yips? Usually, it's caused because your mind starts to move towards outcomes and results. You're looking for the ball to go into the hole. Now, of course, we're on the green and we're putting. Of course we want the ball to go in the hole. But when you're standing over the putt and your mind is focused on the results of that putt, that can send a message into your system that creates nervousness and tension. And when that happens, your physical reaction to that will be something like a twitch or something that will cause your hands or your wrist to do something you don't want them to do during the putting motion. So, two things I want to tell you about the yips. Number one, the cause is internal. Which means that your mind, your thoughts, have gone into the wrong place. So number one, your thoughts need to focus on what you have 100% control over at that moment. Every time you're standing over a putt, focus on what you have 100% control over. And what is that? You have 100% control over your stance. You have 100% control over your breathing. You have 100% control over the way you move the club back, whether it's rhythmical or not. And you have 100% control over the finish of the golf club. So those are four things right there you have 100% control over. If you're focusing on anything else, like score, like results, like the way the putt looks once it leaves your club, like the ball going into the hole, that is going to cause you some nervousness and anxiety, which can then lead to what golfers call the yips. So that's step number one. Step number two is to focus on the word rhythm. Rhythm. You do have 100% control over the rhythm of your swing all the time. A lot of golfers I talk to actually don't believe that, but in my opinion, they're wrong. I hope you don't believe that, because you do have 100% control over your rhythm. It's your rhythm. It's not mine. It's not your playing partner's. It's not somebody on the hole in front of you or behind you. It's your rhythm. Of course you have 100% control over it. And what a lot of golfers will say to me, well, I had good rhythm until, and then after the word until, they fill the blank in with until I hit a bad shot, or until that guy almost hit me with the ball behind me, or until blah, 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 whatever that may be. And they think that's the cause for their rhythm going away. Well, guess what? It's not. It's your rhythm. There's nothing on the golf course that can cause your rhythm to go away. It just can't happen. Because if you understand that that's something you have 100% control over, you'll never let your rhythm disappear again from this moment. Ever. You don't have to. So rhythm, very important. When you're on the green, one of the keys to great putting is just getting the ball moving with a sense of rhythm. After that, if you've misread the line or you've misread the pace, that's a whole nother story. But at least you want to have good rhythm. Get the ball rolling properly. And the only way you can do that is if your rhythm is solid and beautiful. That's the way to get the ball rolling. So step number one, what are you thinking? Focus on 100% control. What do you have 100% control over at this moment? That's first. Second is, remind yourself, rhythm is job one. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And once you get used to your body having that rhythm, that will become the new baseline for you. And the yips should disappear, quite honestly. So that's it for today. Dave Breslow, mentalgolfcoaching.com. Would love to see you. Visit over there. Have some free stuff for you. And as usual, would love to have you leave a note in cyberspace here below the video and get into a cyber chat with you. Great to be with you once again. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.